Hello everyone. There is a quote from that thought society that has stayed with me for a long time. Carpe Diem. Seize the day. Make your lives extraordinary. At first, I thought this quote was only about chasing dream. But through my leadership experience, I realized it is also about having the courage to take responsibility, even when you feel unready. My name is Dewinda Fatika. You can call me L. And today, I want to share a monumental leadership experience that shaped the way I see leadership. Not as a title, but as a system of responsibility, reflection, and growth. This experience happened when I was involved in an academic project that required teamwork and coordination. I was trusted to lead a group with diverse backgrounds, personalities, and working styles. At that time, I believed leadership meant giving direction and making decisions, but the reality was different. There were miscommunication, uneven workloads, and declining motivation. The more I tried to control everything, the more disconnected the team became. At that moment, another quote from that post society reflected my situation. When you read, then just consider what the other think. I realized leadership is the same. I could not only focus on my own perspective, I had to understand the whole system. One of the biggest challenges I faced was my own mindset. I was afraid of a failure. I thought a leader must always be strong, confident, and right. So I carried too much responsibility alone. But instead of making the team stronger, I became the problem within the system. This failure forced me to pause and reflect. And I remembered a powerful line from the movie. No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world. I realized that leadership is not only authority, it is about ideas, communication, and trust. From that point, I started applying system thinking. Instead of asking who made the mistake, I asked what part of the system failed. I learned that people respond to the environment they are in. Leadership is about connection, not commands. One small change can affect the entire system. I opened space for discussion. I listened more than I spoke. I delegated based on from strength, not from position. At that moment, I truly understood another quote from that poet society. Find your own voice, no matter how difficult. As a leader, I stopped trying to imitate others. I led in my own way, through empathy, reflection, and collaboration. The changes were not instant, but they were real. The team became more active and responsible. Communication improved, trust grew naturally. The project was completed successfully, but more importantly, the people grew. I learned that leadership is not about being perfect, but about being aware, adaptive, and human. This experience changed how I define leadership. Leadership is not about standing above others. It is about standing with others. System thinking taught me that leaders do not control people. They nurture system where people can grow. To anyone watching this video, especially young leaders. Do not wait until you feel ready. Do not be afraid to make mistakes, because leadership begins the moment you choose to take responsibility. I want to close with the same spirit that what society teaches us. Carpe Diem says today, not only to dream, but to live with courage, empathy, and purpose. When you understand the system you lead, when you value people over power, you don't just lead a team, you create meaningful impact. Thank you, terima kasih. ขอบคุณค่ะ